The at first UK-led mission to collect meteorites in the Antarctic has refundable in a drag of 36 area rock. Manchester College's Dr. Ekaterina Joy was omitted in the profound box in UK Antarctic Examination Manual Julie Baum for 4 persons weeks. The couple consumable their days close the Shackleton Mountains, fleeing through the ice leaf in skidoos looking for of-place objects. The meteorites ranked of diminutive flecks to several how were as big as a cantaloupe. Several couple thirds of the meteorites in the planet's collections include been selected up in the Antarctic. It's the difference of dark on whites how makes the mainland such a efficient hunt land. They see dark since they burn up as they go downward via land's ambience. They include a really feature external color, and they include a type of cracked shallow wherever how external has advanced and contracted for the forcible air accession. Some nations include length-shipped expeditions to the Arctic southward to see for area rock. The US and Japan include been making it routinely with the 1970s. China, Southward Korea, Italy and Belgium as well often dispatch teams. But the was the at first all-UK mission statement, underfunded by the Leverhulme Confidence, and it tool the 36 samples of production will all now go behind to Britain for inquiry. Meteorites track their descent to the asteroids and less chunks of rock wreckage leftward above of the forming of the sunny framework 4.6 trillion year back. As such they include lot to speak us on the facility how existed while the planets came in creature. Not just does the dark on white difference do for facilitating search in the Antarctic, but hunting as well get a help brush of the way the ice leaf moves. Meteorites how collapse in the mainland's top interior design are buried and transportable to the shore, eventually to be discarded in the sea. But if the conveyor happens to run in an obstacle on the way, such as a band of mountains, the ice will be constrained above and scoured by winds to show its goods. Expeditions will thus concentrated their searches in these specific stranding zones. And though the places attended by Dr. Joy and Ms. Baum had not been explored previous, they had really nice cause to be upbeat while they set of. The Manchester Bass Enterprise was a test front of else deploy in the following box time of year how will try to goal particular types of objects how appear regularly to be underrepresented in Antarctic finds. These are the ferrous meteorites. The irons go of the crushed up entrails of previous global bodies how grew big quite to include metal cores, fair love land has present. While human beings searching in another place, in the dry deserts of the land for sample, they discover a lot high ratio of ferrous meteorites, explainable Manchester mathematics Dr. Jeff Evatt. It's on 5%, because in Antarctica it's on 0.5%. We've go on and told, we believe we can explanation the statistics distinction. The conjecture is how the allocation of objects is precisely the identical in Antarctica, it's fair how the irons don't go to the shallow in the identical way as the rocky meteorites. The way metal conducts warmth to any irons how growth above and face sun will quickly molten their way behind downward via the ice pack. Dr. Evatt's calculations propose lot of these objects should be fair 30 sm or so under shallow. That is why time Dr. Joy was collecting up rocky area rock in East Antarctica, he was in the western of the mainland test machinery how can see profound in the ice to feeling the present of metal which we include made is style a broad array metal detector. It's substantially a 5-meter wide episode of panels how we can pull over the snowmobile, he told. In actual time, we're capable to feeling which's departure on bottom the shallow of the ice pack. And if an ferrous subject passes by the panels later several lights and several sound machinery flashes up on the snowmobile and we can later go out and with hope return the meteor house during the ice pack. Dr. Evatt proven the framework at a position named Heaven Blue, that has such ice to meteor stranding zones but is lot coming to the mechanical engineering aid of BAS's Big Rothera plant rather than Dr. Pleasure's distant off searching sites. The matrix treated so and the crew will get it to the Arctic following monthly for several definitive tweaks up with it in Rath in fair by a year's period. But though if the lacking meteor conjecture doesn't job of, Dr. Joy believes her new accumulate of area rock demonstrates the importance of routine expeditions. I'd love to believe the human beings who are financing ecological scientific and area scientific will see the as a length-term prospect for the UK potential which out down there are distinctive meteorites how go of bodies we've not yet attended in area missions, or distinctive trimming of Mars or the Luna how open incalculable secrets on how those planets include developed. I'd love to get more than human beings downward, boat train the scientists how to gather meteorites reliably and give them behind to the UK for study. Dr. Pleasure's own gallery isn't yet behind in Manchester. The Rock RR take the slower path household by vessel. The box should come in the town in June.